So number 10 is definitely confusing. So you have to just read it through a few times and maybe even rephrase it. So Gregory and Paul are working, right? Two guys, X and Y. Greg works half as many hours per week as Paul. So for instance, if it's Peter and Audrey, and Peter is over here and Peter works 20 hours a week, how many, and Audrey works half as many hours as Peter, Audrey clearly would work 10, right? So in this case, if we did it with Paul, or Greg rather, Greg works half as many hours as Paul does. So you do it like this. But how would you come up with an equation to get Greg from Paul? Well, it's clearly I would multiply whatever Paul's hours by a half, right? Another way to do it is this. Paul is equal to 2 times Greg. That works as well. For instance, if Greg works 10 hours, 2 times 10 is equal to Paul's hours, 20, right? Both ways work. If I do the half, so Greg equals half of Paul, and Paul works 20 hours, half of 20 is 10, so Greg's works 10. So either way works, but let's do it this way. Let's do it the way the book does it, but actually, you're going to end, the way to solve this, multiply both sides by 2, and there you go. So now we have one formula. And by the way, you can just say Greg is equal to X and Paul is equal to Y if you want, and do X, Y. And then you see between the two there's a total, which means Greg hours plus Paul's hours is equal to 48. Those are the two formulas you're working with. And that's A, that's B, and then substitution. So notice they want substitution. Well, we have Paul is equal to that, which means this P over here can be replaced with that. So this is substitution. We know that Greg plus Paul is equal to 48, but we also know that Paul up above is equal to 2G. Well, I'm allowed to substitute equalities. So I'm left with that. Well, it's clear that Greg is 3G. We divide both sides by 3. And we get, what is that? 18, is it? 38? Yeah, 18, 36, 44, 54. No, hang on, 18, 30. I don't know why my brain froze there. But we get Greg is equal to that. And then we know that Paul is equal to 2 times Greg, which is equal to 2 times 16, which is equal to 32. And that's pretty much how you do it.